Hey everyone, welcome to the Gaming X. Today we're going to be taking a look at Striker's Edge on the PlayStation 4. It's a game of medieval dodgeball, if you will. Here though, you're going to exchange the largely harmless foam balls for spears and weaponry. And the concept really is that simple. A line flows down the middle of each arena, which neither combatant can cross, and you must beat each other into submission. Now if you do like what you see today, then remember to give the video a like, comment below with your thoughts, or even hit subscribe. We have a huge amount of reviews coming up for the PS4, Xbox and Switch, and we'd love to see you there. Now with that being said, let's see if Striker's Edge is worth adding to your collection. So Striker's Edge follows the recent trend of a pixel art based style, and if you've seen any of my previous videos you're gonna know I'm a fan of this. Fortunately, it's another success here. The environments and character design, they create a unique visual twist for you to battle in. What I will say though unfortunately is there's just so little here, and that's going to be a consistent theme throughout today's review. Here you'll find 8 characters to choose from, and while they are exceptionally designed it feels still very content light. Finding yourself in 2 vs 2 battle at times, for example, it takes up 50% of the roster, so the graphics and the animations you see become repetitive very quickly. And this goes for the arenas even more, where there's actually only 4 of them. It looks nice, but does very little to offer much in the way of variance, and you'll see everything the game graphically has to offer within the first hour of gameplay at a push. With that being said, let's jump into the gameplay, and this really is what's going to make or break this game. And let's talk controls first. Each character has a dash move to avoid attacks of course, an attack which can additionally be charged by holding the right trigger, and then a special attack which varies slightly from player to player. You then use the left and right analog sticks, one for movement and one for aim, and I will say now the learning curve here is steep. It's a throwback not only in its style but in the gameplay also, where the challenge is almost immediate. Difficulty options are available, but even on the easiest of settings, this is harder than most titles out there today. Now Striker's Edge has made an attempt at not just having standalone battles, but additionally incorporating a campaign for each character. It's a nice idea that is utterly underdeveloped. They consist of only 4 battles of varying team sizes, so this could be 2 vs 2, 1 vs 2 and 1-on-1. Now I was able to beat these in roughly 15 minutes each, and with only 8 characters it was around 2 hours roughly of campaign gameplay. The story also, it does little to develop the characters, and it's all text screen based between battles. With such limited scope on these campaigns, I see no reason why they couldn't have included some animation, even just some still images. It's a huge missed opportunity and it just feels very lazy. Finally, we have local play and online play, and that's where the majority of players will be spending their time. It's always great to see local play, and I had a lot of fun with this in a group of friends. Battles were often chaotic, and you get up to 4 players, which is a rarity in today's console generation. Online obviously plays exactly the same way, and again it gives you that same chaotic feeling. Neither mode though really feels worthy of repetition. There's no progression, no unlocks for moves. What you see is what you get, and it's really how high you value this gameplay on whether you would make the purchase here. Finally, audio, and as a byproduct of the environments, the characters, the campaign, they're again very limited. There's really nothing here that adds anything to the title other than weaponry sounds, which do sound great, and just a very small amount of dialogue which could almost be considered commentary to a certain extent. Apart from that though, they again missed this opportunity of building out these 4 arenas we have. When content is so light, I feel like it gives them more opportunity to go above and beyond on the audio front. Then there's the music, and it definitely suits the art style here. It's fun, but that's really it. I'm not going to go out and listen to the soundtrack separately from the game, but it does suit the action on screen. So the final verdict, and the core gameplay here is responsive. It feels great in these short battles. The pixel characters are well developed and fluid, and I always felt on the edge of my seat for the few minutes each would last. Unfortunately though, the experience I had in those opening few minutes was the one I was still having 3 and 4 hours later. It's so content light. There's a small amount of character options, a minor attempt at a campaign, and even then, they are only 4 battles long. I cannot suggest picking this one up in its current state. Without any form of progression system or skill based moves to learn, I was done within a matter of hours, and if I'm being honest, if I wasn't reviewing this, I would have been finished much sooner. The Gaming X awards Striker's Edge a 4 out of 10. Now you will have a good time with this title for the short time you play it, whether that's campaign, local multiplayer, or online. Unfortunately though, the limited features hold this one back, and it leaves you with very little reason to return. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw today, then hit like, drop a comment below, or even just hit subscribe. It's by far the easiest and quickest way to support what we are doing on this channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next Gaming X.